Texans victory. We are on live immediately following a dub, baby. Yo, I will be the one to eat the crow on multiple fronts. On multiple fronts right now, man. I was wrong. I predicted that we would drop this first game out the gate versus the Colts. And I've never been so glad to be wrong.
And you were wrong.
I was wrong. I'm gladly wrong. All right. And I was also wrong about one Dameon Pierce. All right. I know a lot of people are kind of sick of hearing us talk about Dameon Pierce. I think that we can put that to bed. All right. I think
so too.
The boy came in his role, in his couple of carries that he had, and he looked good. All right. But that's the last time we're gonna mention his name. All right. he was good. But what matters?
The dub is what matters.
That's
right.
The Texans won, baby. We 0-1.
Go minimize this.
We 0-1, baby. So yo, what's y'all's thoughts, man? Y'all hit us up in the chat. Y'all let us know what's up, man. Thank y'all for being here.
Yeah, got a few folks in here already. What up?
Yeah, what's going on, man? Yes, dude, absolutely. Joe Mixon. Is that where we're gonna start? Yeah, Austin, you're absolutely right, brother. The secondary, they got to get better.
For sure.
Especially Jimmy Ward in particular, man. Texans Tangents, yo, yes. Joe Mixon clearly is the straw that stirred the drink today.
That's right.
You know, talking about drink. Hey guys, look. Y'all got to bear with me today because I am on that sauce,
on the sauce,
which I'm expecting that y'all are too. This live stream is brought to you by Jack Daniels. Yo, so I told Omar before the game started, man. It's a superstition thing for me at this point because my wife and I, we went to the playoff game versus Cleveland, and dude completely blacked out off of Jack. And now Jack Daniels is a must watch.
It's a staple now.
Yeah, it has to happen.
It's almost superstition for you guys at this point.
100%. 100%. If y'all see me not watching Jack on a game day, not
drinking Jack,
not drinking Jack. I don't want to watch.
Yeah,
Jack.
You don't want to watch Jack.
Nah, if y'all see me not drinking Jack on a game day, it's probably gonna be an L, man. So yeah. See, Omar need a refill. Yo, so y'all guys, man, holla at us, man. Look, we got the link in the live stream in the chat right now. So you guys, what we try to do right now with these live streams, hop on with us. We appreciate you guys chatting it up right now. We're gonna get to all the comments and everything like that. But yo, the link is in the chat. Literally, just click on the link and you'll be added.
Paste it.
Yeah, you'll be added into the stream with us, and we can talk to you directly. So you'll be on camera. All right. Say this was Ward's first real game since last year. He has a way to go. Yeah. He didn't look good today. You know, obviously, gave a 2 big bump. He looked like last year's version of Jalen Petrie.
He missed a couple of really big assignments, a couple of big tackles.
Huge.
I think the one big tackle that he missed, or the big assignment that he made, took a bad angle that just didn't really help his cause. But Jimmy Ward's got to step it up. We don't know what's going on with that. We got to figure out what's happening. But I think overall, the defense gave up 27 points. 20. What was the final?
Yeah,
score?
what was the final?
27.
So look,
27, 29.
Before
right?
we go on, we got somebody that's going to join us in here right now, man. Texans Tangent. All right,
there it is.
Yeah.
Hey,
what up? Hey,
Texas Tangent, man. How you doing, brother? What's going on, bro?
Dude. Yeah, oh, man, I've been sitting there staring at that screen the whole time. Even my baby mama came to do something, and I'm going back and forth between the door. Like.
We love it, brother. We love it, man. We appreciate you.
Ain't nothing like seeing a run game for real. Oh, Rockport, Texas.
What's that, boss?
I'm in Rockport, Texas.
Oh, Rockport. There you go.
Rockport.
Right.
Already.
Yeah.
Man, we appreciate you joining us on here right now. What is your biggest takeaway from this game, boss?
Mixon really made our line look better than they are.
That's true.
Yeah.
And AR had a fucking arm. Sorry.
Dude, absolutely, man. Hey, Anthony Richardson, so our keys to the game, and look, before we get deeper into this, Andrew, we got you right now. Keep it locked right here, Andrew. We're gonna get you on here. We're talking to Texas Tangent right now, so keep it locked. We got somebody waiting. But our keys to the game, Tangents. If you want us to call you by your real name, man, just let us know what it is, brother.
No, I like this.
I got you, man.
TT.
So look, our keys to the game going into the game was clearly you have to make Anthony Richardson throw the ball because that RPO game between him and Jonathan Taylor, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's hard to stop, man. AR is a man amongst boys. Jonathan Taylor has always crushed us in the run game, and that's exactly what we were able to do this game. But dude, that bomb that he threw, what was that? The first quarter?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
that scared me.
Yeah, and that showed. That was part of the reason why initially.
I bet you would trade our peers for their peers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. Exactly, man. Exactly.
Oh, that's a great point, man. Hey, but I will say I ate the crow at the top of the show saying that Dameon Pierce looked good in his runs where he spelled Joe Mixon, man. So
yeah, what do you have? Two carries for on about average,
like 19 yards or something like that.
Y'all know I'm a numbers guy.
14 yards, bro.
Like 18 or 19. One was straight for a first down.
Wow.
And then the other one was was like 9 yards.
Yeah, that's pretty solid, bro. That's more production in one carry than he had the entire preseason. So right, so it's like that's what we were going off of, right? We were going off of what we were seeing in the preseason. Obviously, D'Amico and company saw something else, right? I know you and I made fun of him talking about like you saw in practice. What did you see in practice?
Yeah.
It's like, well, we see now what he saw in practice.
We clearly have to say that we were wrong. Hey, one thing before we get going, man, I just want to shout out to Global in the chats right now, man. Appreciate you being here, brother. He says that it's 6 a.m. He's at his boys' b-ball training Global out there in Melbourne.
What up,
Australia,
Global?
Man. Awesome, brother. Appreciate you being here. Tangents, man. Yeah, you hit it on the head, brother. The Joe Mixon. He without Joe Mixon being able to run the ball the way that he did, and that was if not our main point, the other main point, versus stopping the Colts, but how we were gonna get our offense going was Joe Mixon has to be able to establish the run so that the run game can open up and CJ can be able to do his thing.
That's it.
And we did everything that we said that we needed to do to be able to win this game.
Yep.
And kept JT to some low numbers too.
Kept him in check.
Not too bad. Yeah, I was actually pretty happy about that. Don't get me wrong. JT's gonna get his right. He's gonna have his 1 to 2 really good rip-off runs that we're not gonna be able to stop. That's just how talented that man is. But if we can keep him at bay, that's always gonna help our defense. Not always playing from the back foot is gonna give them some of those 3rd and long scenarios, 2nd and long scenarios, and that's always a positive for your defense once you're pushing forward. So yeah. Not too bad.
Tangent, man. We appreciate you being here, man. We appreciate you always being a part of what we're doing, man, and commenting to us. We definitely want to get Andrew in here right now, man. But hey, this is great to get this first dub in the books, brother.
Yes, sir.
Man, appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Tangent. Bro. Appreciate it, brother.
No problem. I'll be up there too.
That's perfect.
Let's get Andrew in here. Andrew,
what's
up, brother? How you doing, man?
Jersey and everything, my boy. Who's that? Who you rocking?
Got 80 on, man. Come on.
Oh,
Andre Johnson.
Okay. Got my guy.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Legendary,
absolutely.
Hey, so Andrew, man, where you calling from, brother?
Let me see if I can get
all right. So Philadelphia. What?
No doubt.
Yeah, I'm like a weirdo. I like fucking pick the Texans. When I was getting into football, everybody and my friends had a different team. So I picked them out of a hat, and it's like too late to turn back now. I probably should be an Eagles fan, but it's too late now for me. There's no turning back. So I'll just fucking watch the Texans around here, and I'm just the only one.
That's
so
dope,
y'all
man.
are like huge. Yeah, it's cool to have like someone that I feel like channels like you guys allows me to like continue to fucking care about it. You know what I mean? Because like nobody around here fucking cares about the Texans. Yeah.
Bro,
I just want to let y'all know that your channel is dope. I love what y'all are doing. You guys are fucking hilarious, the both of you. And it's just like a kind of like a breath of fresh air, man. You guys are just like loose and like letting it fly. And I really fucks with what y'all are doing over there, man. So keep it up.
Dude, we appreciate the fuck out of that, man. Omar is right behind me. He can hear everything you're saying. He's right here, like screaming, like "fuck yeah." We're trying to get a little better audio, so we can hear. You know, we usually got the headphones and stuff, man. Since we're together we're live right now, we just want to make sure that we can hear all the commentary that you got coming to us, man. So he's saying he appreciates the fuck out of everything that you're saying right now as well, brother. That's gotta be tough, bro. Because Philly, they got a squad, bro. So
I'm literally like watching the Super Bowl. Like everybody around me is fucking like celebrating. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know why I did this, but it's too late. Like I said, like, could you switch right now? You know what I mean? I'm too deep. Ever since fucking it was David Carr. Whenever I started fucking, like I wanted to. I was watching Reggie Bush highlights. Like, yo, we're about to draft Reggie Bush. Like talking shit in the cafeteria. You know what I mean? And then we pick Mario Williams.
Yeah, you OG status.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
You've been suffering this
like kind of fair weather. Exactly. Absolutely. Like I'm calling into the fucking YouTube show after week 1. Like I'm about it, dude. You can ask my wife. Right. She probably sick of listening to me. But
hey, fuck him, Andrew.
No, not like that. What's going on, man?
The fuck out of you, my boy. We appreciate the fuck out of you. That jersey's clean, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thank you, bro. All right, so I know probably talk about football, right? At some point.
Yeah. What's your biggest takeaways from the game, my boy?
I think Stroud is not what I was expecting. Like I'm not saying he's. I'm just saying that was not looking like how it needs to look like if we're gonna beat Pat Mahomes, in my opinion. We were calling plays a little bit scared at one point. Like everything's at the line of scrimmage. Like I was expecting us to be like 400 yards passing, like dicing them up. Yeah. Who's even stopping it in the secondary? And that guy Anthony Richardson, dude, is a problem, man. Like,
yeah.
I feel like if he can actually figure it out,
that's going away.
Yeah. Whew. So.
Yeah, he looked a lot scarier. He looked a lot scarier than we thought he looked because everything that we've seen from him in the 4 games that he did play last season was a lot of running, a lot of rushing, a lot of check down stuff, a lot of short things. We didn't really see his arm because everybody's always talking about how much of an arm he actually has. Yeah, it might not be and then they always talked about how he wasn't the most accurate in the world either. Hey, those 2 big throws that he put out there were on the fucking money.
I'll play devil's advocate though. You know, he had the big bombs. Definitely, they weren't luck. They were on the money. They were good, right? Yeah, but he had the opportunity with multiple throws. He had wide open receivers, and he missed them. So the game strategy still stayed the same, right? We need to make him throw. Dude, what was that one where the guy was wide open? Stingley obviously was in a cover 2 coverage. He was playing the flats, thought that he had help on the top,
and he overthrew
and he just overthrew the receiver. Hey, he's still not the accurate quarterback,
but he's still also very much a rookie. He's
still, absolutely.
Yeah, as far as NFL gameplay is,
I do want to say
it's literally quick, also like, what's up?
Oh, real quick, we know we got someone waiting, man. Hang on with us. It says, you know why? Something we can't see the full thing. Mikey. I think so. And then we do want to mention, we definitely got a problem. Fantasy foosball, ball hog bullet, Brandon. Yeah, absolutely, man. Okay. Obviously, OG Cam icon. Look, yes, the player slipped for the Colts, but the pick, Bullock. That was an absolute grab.
Yeah, for sure.
For him to play on the defensive side of the ball, that was a hard catch. So we're not taking anything away from ball hawk Bullock, like our boy Brandon says. All right, that was an absolute grab, man.
For sure.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, no, Bullock was not expecting him to be looking like this early. No, that's a pretty huge bump, especially if we're moving Petrie like this. But I was just gonna say, like,
I want to kind of shit the bed, in my opinion.
It's with the rule with this guy Richardson is no matter, like, if they get the ball with 40 seconds left, I can't kick my feet up yet. Like if they get the ball they had like 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm like, dude, they could score in 5 seconds now. And like he's doing it consistently in that situation. So that's like a problem.
He's punting the ball with his arm.
Yeah. You got to figure that shit out. And Mixon. I'm gonna drop out. On the way out, I just want to let y'all know. Keep it up, man. Texans Super Bowl champions, preemptively celebrating. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
But
we appreciate it, brother.
Let's say on the way out, like Mixon that shit's looking like Arian Foster to me. I don't know about y'all.
Mixon is who we thought he was.
Yes. Hey, that's a good point, man. We're gonna continue on that point, brother. Because Arian Foster, I think, I don't think there's any question. Best running back that we've had in Texans history. He definitely gave semblance of what Arian had, man. Hey, we can't appreciate you enough, Andrew. Thank you for the love out there from Philly, brother.
Appreciate it, brother. Take it easy, man.
All right, let's get our guy in here. This our boy. You know why?
Y'all know we got a problem.
Why we got a problem?
The first problem is I'm not understanding why I'm not on the couch.
What you mean?
You know what it is?
I didn't get an invite.
You didn't invite him?
Listen, man, it's in the mail. I don't know what to tell you.
It's in the mail. It's in the mail. You know what it was, Tim? It was that I was playing him this week in fantasy, and he didn't want.
I didn't want to hear you this week. I'm not gonna front.
That's facts. So he's right. Our boy. So this is our boy Mikey, man. Absolute A1G, man. Our close boy.
I didn't want to hear him this week.
Yeah. He is playing Omar fantasy. This is facts. So what's our boy Austin Ramirez man right here?
So let's touch on a few things really quick. Joe Mixon, very impressive. Very impressed.
Oh,
I thought that they maybe should have ran the ball a little more because the Colts couldn't stop him. Our offensive line seems to be better at run blocking than pass blocking. I don't know what it is about that, but they were
actually,
DJ.
You know what?
Tough.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
They were
this
on
game
DJ
definitely
Tough running the ball. They were moving up and down the field. I even thought your boy Damian Pierce was going to fumble, Tim. But he got one carry for like 9 yards. So we look good in that. Here's the thing about Anthony Richardson. Here's the crazy part. He only played like 15 high school games.
Yeah.
He only played about 14 college games. Last year he plays 4 games. When this kid figures it out,
it's going to be a problem. I agree with you.
Yeah. So
he had
Ram.
He see you, Ram.
Brother.
He missed. All 3 of them. One of them was for a touchdown that he missed, and the other 2 was for about 30+ yards that he missed. And those are just touch passes that he overthrew. Now, granted,
right.
One of them wasn't an overthrow. Texans got a penalty for holding. And to your point, Tim,
I remember that one.
Bullock, that's just a hell of a catch.
Right.
Yeah, great catch by him. Obviously, the tight end fell, but yeah, great catch by him.
Hell of a catch.
Yeah.
Great game. We are going to get some action between those 2 teams for years to come.
I think
so. CJ
I agree.
Yeah. I was impressed by both of them. 2 different games.
So let's
both of them great.
Let's talk about the great point that you brought up, man, with the amount of actual game experience that Anthony Richardson has had.
Once you put it into perspective, it's pretty interesting.
You know, he hasn't played that much football, and the football that he's played, he's gotten hurt for a lot of the time when he's been the guy. His injury history is terrible.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times.
Okay, so I will agree with you that his injury history is terrible for his rookie year, but he didn't really get injured in college and stuff like that. But here's the crazy part, and y'all probably will agree with me, and Andrew just said it. I was hoping that the Colts didn't get the ball back.
Absolutely.
Because I was watching that game like, man, if the Colts get the ball back with like 50 seconds, we might lose.
Oh, well, that was a point that the previous guy, Andrew, our man Andrew, had brought up. He was actually nervous. He was scared that if the Colts got the ball back with at least a minute on the clock left, it was going to be a problem. It's the reason why me and Tim, we celebrated that second first down as if we had won the game.
Nico getting that first down with that knee down, amazing.
Yeah, that was clutch.
That's the play of the game. That's the play of the game. You know,
Yeah,
that's
for
something
sure.
that
the game right there.
you know, that's something you only get from a very rare amount of quarterbacks. You know, that's why it's important to have a very accurate passer as opposed to someone like an Anthony Richardson.
Because he put that right on the bread, right in the bread basket.
It's the only place that it could be.
Yeah, big fact.
Here's the
only
problem,
place
though.
that it
We
could
look
be.
at that, and it's all speculative. But man, if Richardson gets it together with that accuracy, I mean, and I don't want to say accuracy. I'm gonna say his touch passes.
Yeah,
because he got too much arm strength. The second touchdown that he threw, that was based on arm. I mean, the DB was right there. He fit that in a window and then that 60-yard pass off his back foot. Give me a break. That's crazy.
Oh,
that was nuts.
Yeah, that was insane.
That was.
That's the one. That's the one that scared me.
Yeah.
The other one, you and I kind of chalked that one up to like, oh, okay, well, that was all right. Maybe everything just kind of fell into place.
Yeah.
But that 60-yard pass that he threw, like Mike said, on his back foot was
insane.
Yeah, that was insane.
He hit him in stride.
But then you got to remember, dude's what, 6'5", 240. He's the size of a linebacker.
Yeah,
dude's a specimen.
So, you know, for him to be throwing it like that, it's not
wild.
It's not unfathomable. But the problem is that sometimes the finesse doesn't come with that level of strength, right? That level of strength doesn't always execute with precision, and that's the trade-off, right? The trade-off is that you're not always going to get an accurate passer for somebody who can bomb 70-yard throws.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, but then
here's the crazy part, Omar. We got to really
a lot of that
realize
with his leg.
This guy's playing in the NFL in his second year, and he's literally only played about 35 games of actual football across his life.
Yeah, no, 100% agree with that, man.
Since varsity football, he's only played about 35 games across his senior year of a high school and then college ball and then NFL ball.
Yeah.
I mean, we are in for a show. And then Jacksonville almost beat Miami, which was extremely disappointing.
I didn't
catch the other one.
Yeah, we had to rush up to try to get on the live. Speaking of Ram, we see you, man. We gonna get to you.
Ram.
We gonna get to you right now, man. We do
Travis
just want to say real quick.
fumbled in the end zone, and that killed that game.
Wow,
our division is going to be better than what people think.
Yeah, I'm trying to check.
Well, fuck Jacksonville. The division is tough. Absolutely, man. The Titans, I think they handle business against Caleb Williams and company today. You know, the divisions, we know the divisions are going to be tough. This one of the better divisions in football. People don't want to admit it just yet. Before we go on any longer, man, we do just want to say, hey, look, if you're in the live with us right now, if you're watching this even after the fact, we appreciate y'all being here. You join right now, Bull Run Sports.
Hit the like button on the live.
Do all the YouTube stuff. Do all the YouTube stuff that you know.
I know y'all got
you
people in the lobby waiting. So even though I should be on the couch, I got two things left to say. One, I better be there next Sunday. Two,
let's go.
Omar, I just put boots to asses. It's okay.
Listen, man.
You have like
I ain't gonna front. Joe Cool fucked me up this week. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, you want to beat me regardless.
You got lucky.
Got me 30. Saquon got me 33. I just know how to draft, man. I got
here we go. Talking shit with the fantasy. Here we go.
All
right, bro. We'll hit you up for next week, man.
What happened? Holla, fellas.
All right, Mike. We'll holla at you, bro.
I appreciate you, Mikey.
All right, we got Ram
Let's
up next.
get Ram in here, man. What's up?
What's going on, man?
Brother? How you doing, man?
What? Doing well. Seems like there's a lot of going on in fantasy over there, man.
Yeah, man. You know how it is.
It's part of football, bro. It's like when the NFL officially starts, man. Fantasy is just a part of the fun on Sundays, brother.
Yeah. I understand completely.
Where you joining us from, bro?
I am originally from Houston, but right now I'm in Georgia, near about 40 minutes outside of Savannah. So,
right on.
But born and bred Houston, Texas fan. So
that's what's up, man. We appreciate you being here, brother.
Not a problem.
Yo,
biggest takeaways.
What's your takeaway, bro?
Biggest takeaway is that secondary. I posted it in the chat. Granted, yes, it was his first time being back through the whole entire season, but Ward needs to step up a little bit better, man.
Yeah, we talked about that. a little bit.
Yeah, he definitely gave everyone many heart attacks every time that the ball launched up in the air. You know, I said it before. He's looking like this year's version of Jalen Petrie,
Right?
You know, because every time the ball will go up, you know, and a catch will be made, you look and you see, oh, that's Jalen Petrie right there on the line. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
Jimmy Ward is no spring chicken.
No,
he's getting up in age.
Yeah. But definitely, but Cameron Bullock, Kyle Bullock, he did step up. My fault, I'm a little tipsy too.
Yeah.
What you sipping on, bro? What you sipping on, man? What's that? What you got?
It's not no Jack and Coke, but it's fuck, dude. God damn. It's Crown and Coke, but
hey, that's
same
thing. That's
thing.
the number 2 right there.
Absolutely. I ain't never been. I will never turn down a Crown and Coke,
facts,
my boy.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. But Bully, he definitely stepped up big. Like he truly showed himself. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so look, I don't. You know, let's think about this for a second. This is a guy. He's on the defensive side of the ball. He's a safety.
Mm-hmm.
These are guys that what's the rule? Is like there's a reason why guys don't play receiver and don't. Dude, that catch that he made for that interception, that was not an easy catch.
No, all right? That was definitely
not. Amazing. They were in the red zone, Ram. You know, that was a 3 points. And let's talk about the fact that we got robbed of fucking 3 points ourselves.
Yeah.
With the mind fart that happened at the end of the half. So
yeah, that shouldn't have happened. Definitely. Yeah.
I don't know what happened, man. So to be able to take away those points, get the ball back there, take 3 points away from them, guaranteed 3 points away from them, potentially even 7, right?
Right.
You know, that's a play that a safety, he was in the right position, right? But a safety would normally drop that ball. But for him to give us that possession, that was immensely huge.
Yeah, huge momentum shift, momentum swing at that point because they were on the brink of scoring.
Mm-hmm.
They were right there. I mean, it was a guaranteed 3, possibly 7, and that could have changed the entire dynamic of the game. We only won by 2 points.
Yeah. Like I say, after the mishaps, the 9-fuck at the end of the half. So for him to come up with that grab, you know, it was amazing. We see you, Gross Bros. We appreciate you being here, but talking shit about the 49ers taking it. Why, bro? No.
Oh no, you got to jump on the live with that, bro.
Yeah. You know, if you're gonna talk your shit, come on after Ram. But yeah. Ram, who you rocking right now? Who's on the jersey, bro? What number you got?
It looks like 12.
12, man. Yeah, I get that. Hey, Nico, man. Nico.
Yeah. That's a good segue.
Hey, let's talk about that for a second because one of the things that me and Tim were talking about was trying to figure out who was going to be our number 1 wide receiver coming into the game because we had so much talent coming into this game.
We have number 1 wide receiver on all top 3 guys.
Exactly.
This game proves there's no question who the top receiver is. Who the number 1 receiver
Nico. It's absolutely
Nico. Yeah. Granted, he didn't get into the end zone, and it was all digs, but the way that he was catching the ball, like when we needed that first down, holy.
You hit it on the head, Ram. It's when we needed it, right? It's like
is that White? Is that Zamir White? It is. It is, baby.
We're watching some highlights.
A little red zone. We're watching some red zone right now.
Hey, but look, what it means to be a number 1 receiver isn't always, you know, when you're going to end up in the end zone, right? It's about when you need it the most, who is going to step up and give it, who's going to be clutch. And Nico Collins, I mean, you could argue, I mean, he won us this game, you know, like
what was he at? Fucking 119, 108 for this game?
Yeah.
For y'all?
I need to keep my stats up.
Yeah. Omar is our statistician. We're doing things a little different today, obviously, man. No matter where you're watching this at, and Ram, you on here with us right now, man. But no matter where you're watching this at, you know, our normal format is that we do our thing different. In different locations. Today we actually here live in person with each other. Omar got me on this casting couch with him. He's been trying to fuck me since this morning, bro, and I want to let him. He got like a little fucking agitated earlier. I was like, no, bro, I'm trying to watch the game.
Hey, six catches, 117 yards, averaging 20 yards a catch.
Bro, that's number 1 receiver.
That's a number 1 status right there, man.
Not about it.
Yeah. So,
But also with the whole entire Christian Harris thing, I think Toa kind of did his thing. You know, he had that.
great point,
So
brother.
he definitely did step up on that side of the ball.
100%. And it's not like this was a tall task. This wasn't. You're not going against a little fucking ballerina back there in the backfield at the quarterback.
No.
Right.
I mean, you're thrown into the wolves with the Christian Harris injury, going against Anthony Richardson. I mean, this is
that's just another Cam Newton. I see. That's it.
Yeah.
Another Cam Newton. 6 foot, 200+ pound.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
100%, bro. That is not an easy task. You're saying, hey, come in for injured Christian Harris and have to deal with Jonathan Taylor
and have the game of your life, potentially the game of your life.
Yeah.
4 tackles. I think he had like 4 tackles.
He did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah,
so he did it. He did his job.
He did his
job. That's all we can ask for.
You know what's interesting, man, is I'm looking at the stats right now. Him and Derek Stingley both had 4 tackles apiece, and everybody else had about 3. There was at least 4 or 5 guys on here with 3 tackles each. Another 4 guys with 2 tackles each. So I mean, this defense was active today. There's no doubt about that.
They did a lot better against the run today. I will say that. I was kind of worried about that.
Absolutely. I mean, that was our keys to the game, right? Coming in, we talked about it. We said that you're gonna have to stop these guys on the ground. The RPO game with these guys in particular,
it's crazy.
You give the ball to Jonathan Taylor, who's gashed us historically, and then if you are gonna bow down on Jonathan Taylor and stop him, you still got to deal with Anthony Richardson. I do want to fantasy foosball. I need clarification on what you're talking about. What pick of JJ Watt? We need to know what it is. And you're right about saying that the number 1 receiver
will change from game to game.
Game. So holla at us, hit us back in the chat. Hey, just like our boy Ram is right now. Ram, we don't know you, but we like you. All right?
You called in.
So look, the guys that are coming on and joining us right now,
these are just supporters of the channel.
This our boy joining us from Georgia right now. We don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? But we appreciate the fuck out of you being here, just like you've joined us. If you're watching this right now, guys, you can hop on the stream with us just like our boy Ram has, man. All you got to do is click the link. We're going to post the link again right here in the stream.
We'll post it periodically throughout.
And just hop on the stream with us. I have no clue what pick of JJ Watt. Probably some pick of him being jacked like always in football shape. We saw during the game, who was it, Omar, that bounced off? It was Fadakasi, I believe.
Yeah, Fadakasi.
Kind of bounced off a little gingerly. And we talked about it. We were like, hey, JJ has said if he's needed, he will come back. And it's those kind of injuries that's like, if somebody, because if any position on this team we lack depth at, aside from the cornerback position, and looks like maybe Jimmy Ward is gonna make us have to get some more depth at the safety position, but it's the interior of the defensive line, man. And hey,
so I got a quick question. How are y'all liking Petrie at that nickel?
He did a good
Petrie
job.
held up.
He did pretty good.
Petrie held up, man. Petrie held up.
Again, there was something that they saw in practice that they said, right? I mean, they saw something in practice. I think they tried him out at it at the last, the final preseason game, where again he held up relatively well. So, I mean, as long as he's staying there and doing his job, then let's run with it. I mean, Ward needs all the help he can get.
Yeah, it wasn't a great showing for Jimmy today, man.
No,
it wasn't a great showing.
That and Lassiter, I think he could have held up a little bit better too, because I felt like he was getting smoked at the line. Because I feel
much attention to Lassiter.
Yeah,
I gotta go back and look at some.
I feel like that was more his side than Stingley.
Well, that's obviously right. You don't want to throw to Sting too often. Stingley had a great game. We seen it. We talked about it a couple times. They would throw to the flats. Sometimes they weren't throwing directly to Stingley's guy that he was holding. Bro, Stingley was on his ass. He was on him like white on rice. Like as soon as the guy would get the ball, it looked like they were playing like cover 3 flats, things like that. And Stingley was just like on it.
Right.
And that's obviously we said that Stingley can stay healthy which is the big thing for him. Just like
That's
Anthony
it.
Richardson, he's a guy that historically has kind of a foul injury history. If he can stay healthy, this will absolutely 100% be an all-pro year for Derek Stingley, man.
Definitely.
I need to get
Ram. We appreciate the fuck out of you being here, man.
Cool.
Yo,
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all. Keep doing what y'all are doing. I started watching the show, watching y'all like maybe 2 weeks ago when y'all kind of started popping up on my page. I was like, okay, these guys I can get behind. Let's go ahead and let's make this bull run, baby. Bull run, Super Bowl, baby.
Already. Appreciate it, Ram. Thanks, man.
Let's go.
Not a problem.
Appreciate you, brother.
Oh man, that's all right.
Yeah, man.
Some other people's. Who we got in here?
You say Jay?
I was looking on his Twitter, man. I don't see anything. I don't see anything from JJ.
Foosball. Tell us what's up.
Yeah, you got to give us something, bro.
Or hop on the stream. Tell us what the fuck you're talking about. We don't see any
a
picture of JJ Watt, man. So we need a little bit of clarification. But look, hey, this is a Texans victory. All right. Obviously, man, the Texans just won. I don't even remember what the final score was in the
29-27.
Okay. 29-27, close game. Obviously, we had some panic attacks going on towards the end of the game, man. But
we definitely did.
All that matters is 1-0. Okay,
we
won the game. I will take the egg on my face. I will, say, foosball, bro. You're commenting on everything except what we're talking about.
I need more info on this JJ picture.
It may be a delay. I don't know, but so we won't blame him too much. So look. Guys, watching this, you're rocking with us right now, man. Obviously, look, you have found the most entertaining YouTube channel when it comes to the Houston Texans. So congratulations for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us right now, man. Dude, this is the bull run. All right. This is the bull run. It's coined the phrase. It's the Super Bowl run, the historic inaugural season of
the Houston Texans
Super Bowl, our first one in the books, man. So do all the YouTube things that you got to do. Hit subscribe, like, do all of that stuff, man. But please, rock with us throughout the entire season. We're gonna get sauced. We're gonna be drunk just like we are right now.
For sure. There's no doubt about it.
This episode is brought to you by Jack Daniels.
A little more than that.
Yeah. Don't show that bottle.
That's gone for the end of the day.
It will be. So look, man.
Mikey's in there.
Not a lot of house cleaning stuff we're gonna do. Y'all hit us up, man. Let's get our boy back in here right now.
There he is.
Yo.
Look, he's in his garage now. That's where he's at.
Yeah, baby. I had two TVs going, one for Red Zone and then one on the Texans game. We was cooling, baby. But no, they showed a picture of JJ. JJ needs to just come back. Like, if he gonna be in that good a shape,
who showed the picture of JJ?
It was on CBS right before after the first quarter or something. They showed a picture of JJ working out, and I was just like, "Come on, man!" I was like,
"Okay,
what are you waiting for?"
What picture they talking about?
I didn't see it.
It's a picture that we've shown where he was at some practice facility with you just jacked out of his mind,
like the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah. No, we've been talking about that, bro. About how JJ is just ridiculously huge.
So
There's no reason.
Look, guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, we've talked about this a lot on this channel to the point to where it's been exhausting. JJ has mentioned multiple times that he's not going to continue to be in football shape, meaning that he's not going to continue to have these ridiculous football workouts that he's been doing beyond this year, which has been leading to the speculation that, hey, he could possibly come back and play for the Texans. And who the fuck wouldn't want to with this team that they've built? You know what I'm saying?
We have a legit shot. JJ come back and he's 80, 70, 60% of what he was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big facts.
With Hunter.
Yeah. And let's talk about the
totally different defense.
Yeah. Let's talk about the fact that obviously Danico Autry is out right now serving a 6-game suspension. And we had Fadakasi kind of limp off the field. We don't know the extent of his injury. We will say, Omar, one of the good takeaways from this game is we did not see, any major injuries or anything happen. Look, I think we've mentioned the only thing that's going to stop the Texans, in my opinion, from winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, for sure.
Is us. We the only team that can stand in our way. The Texans, in injuries, misfortune, things like that. So
that's the second thing.
What's the first thing?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patty
That
Mahomes.
dude, listen, we could listen.
You only saying that because you got Pacheco on your lineup. That's
No, I'm saying that because I just watched this man win a Super Bowl with the worst receiving unit in the league last year.
well, I mean,
Then the year before that, I watched him win the Super Bowl on a bum ankle. The dude, the cat's just,
now you're not wrong.
A different cat. He's just a different cat.
yeah.
And
he's
until
definitely
somebody can dethrone this man, I don't think nobody can. Until I see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I just seen this dude do some things in the playoffs that normal human beings shouldn't actually be able to do.
Yeah.
No, you're not wrong. Patty's great, but we ain't here to suck Patty's dick right now. We celebrating the Texans win.
Listen, I want us to listen. I want us to go all the way and we can tad up, get drunk, and celebrate. As long as if it comes down to the AFC Championship and we got to play those dudes, I'm gonna pray to Jesus Christ that He allows us to win.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mikey,
we're gonna need some praise for sure.
Hey, you down to go? You down to go a shot for every point the Texans?
Nah, the last time y'all did that,
a shot for every point the Texans scored this year.
We're gonna be drinking water.
Yeah.
We're gonna be drinking water.
We did this.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well for y'all last time.
We've done this before with the Rockets. For every 3-point of the Rockets made
No. Y'all did it, and the Warriors.
And the Warriors.
Yeah, y'all decided to do
all
it.
teams.
Yeah, y'all decided to do it when it was Rockets Warriors.
I took
All right, we're gonna go 3-point
shot for shot
for every 3-point.
I took 26 shots of fireball that night.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, y'all are
and
crazy.
somehow drove home and didn't feel it until the next morning.
We got to do some variation of that this year with the Texans, man. This is an exciting team to watch. Dude, we saw what we needed to see. Joe Mixon, I think a lot of people have said that they felt like that was the biggest takeaway. What was his final stats, Omar? For Joe Mixon? Why you pull that up? I know it was
Joe Mixon had a game
yards.
Yeah, Mixon did 159, 30 carries for 159 and a touchdown.
They could not, I honestly thought the Colts and the Texans should have ran the ball more. Both of them. Because neither defense could stop the run on either side.
Yeah. I agree with that. It's more so with the Colts, right? I mean, it's the same thing that we were talking about after watching that Ravens game. It's like, dude, that variation of that running attack with Derrick Henry and the threat of Lamar running, the opposite side, the RPO game. I don't know why they abandoned that. Yeah. And the same thing with the Colts this game. Why did they abandon that strategy? I'm thankful that they did. Obviously, right. I mean, it helped us out.
Well, because the reason why they abandoned it because they saw that 60-yard bomb and they figured out what they was capable of.
That's true.
That was
after.
I don't want to say that's flukish, but it's like, hey, that's not his strength. That's not Anthony Richardson's strength.
But
the bread and butter is that run game.
But is it though?
I agree with you.
The reason why I'm saying that is because we had to Mike's point from earlier, right? He has only played 4 NFL games. We haven't really seen a great body of work from Anthony Richardson. So whenever he shows a flash of that, it's like, oh shit, is that in there? You have to think about that.
Yes, but you don't just all of a sudden just bring out change the unproven shit.
Yeah.
You go with what you know and what has worked.
Yeah. No, I agree. They could have ran the ball more, but when you see that pass that he made off his back foot and it go 60 yards on a dime, you start dialing up that other stuff.
That's crazy, bro.
It was amazing. Hey,
if he does
shout out. What's up, Jesus? We see you in there, brother. What's up, big dog? I can't disagree with what you guys are saying, but at the same time, like I say, you go with what
you don't throw away the game plan.
Right. And I agree because they were mauling the Texans up front. Like for a minute, I was like, man, they keep running the ball. They just gonna run us right out the building.
Yeah.
And then they started throwing a little bit more, and I was like, all right, that ain't gonna work if they keep doing that. But Steichen is a hell. We just watched. That's another thing that we haven't even touched on this. We just watched 2 of the best coaches in the NFL try to outduel one another. Steichen and
that's true.
Went head to head, and that was amazing.
You're right about that.
And then other than that little brain fart that they had right at the end of the second half, where they couldn't figure out the timing and all that stuff, like that was. Like, we forget that D'Amico, this is only the beginning of his second year as head coach.
Yeah,
right. So we have all these grand expectations for him, and obviously so he's got the tools to execute what we need him to execute. But listen, man, those little things are gonna happen. There's not. I mean, like I'm not too upset
we're
about
literally
it,
looking at the possibility that we might play the Colts 3 times this year, 2 times in the regular season, and once in the playoffs.
You ain't lying about that.
Yeah,
Like
I've said before, the Colts are the biggest threat to us in our division. You know, people keep trying to shove the fucking Jaguars down our throats, and I don't get it. I mean, the Colts are the team, and look. I am not shying away from the fact that I have to put the egg on my face. I predicted that we were going to lose this game. I gladly will say that I was wrong. You know, like, and as I've said, you know, at this point, we're playing with house money. I predicted that we would drop the first game and kind of have an easier slate going through beyond that Buffalo game. Because I think that we're going to win that one as well. There's no way Stephon Diggs is going to let us lose that game to Buffalo at home.
Well, Buffalo looked really bad against the Cardinals today. So
yeah, they got the win.
They got the win, but they looked good. I think that was more of a Cardinals brain fart than the actual Buffalo Bills win.
Yeah.
That's what it like to me.
So as I say, I will say,
Austin said the accuracy. Here's the thing, Austin. Austin's comment about his accuracy. Here's the thing: when you can run like that, you really don't have to be that accurate. I mean, look at Lamar Jackson. He won 2 MVPs. Now, have he won a Super Bowl? No. But he won 2 MVPs off the back of his feet. We saw Cam Newton.
He can hand somebody in the
was accurate. But he went to the Super Bowl. I believe he won an MVP. Times are changing. And the difference between a Cam Newton and a Lamar Jackson and a Anthony Richardson is Anthony Richardson don't have 75% of the experience that they have. So if he shores up his passing just a little bit, we got a problem in the AFC.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. You know, as we said, man,
if he hits that pass to Adonai Mitchell in the first half, we are down.
Yeah,
if he hits that pass.
Well, that's Austin's point, right? That's Austin's point. Is that?
But I mean, how often? Like we saw him drop 2 dimes, so it really becomes that war of attrition. Like, well, how many times do we really expect him to miss that pass?
Yeah.
Well, that's what being an NFL quarterback is, right? You know, the difference in the game, we always talk about the margins. I mean, we just seen it this weekend, right?
Right.
The margins of error are so close in the Ravens and Chiefs games, literally an inch, a centimeter away from a victory.
Because we also saw him. We also saw him take that 4th down on the goal line and run over a linebacker and get in his zone.
Yeah, that's his strength. Right, you know, that's Anthony Richardson's strength. CJ Stroud's strength is his accuracy, and when it comes down to it, you know,
ball placement.
I'd rather have an accurate quarterback. I'd rather have somebody that can stretch the needle, get the ball to where only his receiver can get out of bounds and win the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a tough call. We just saw them dudes play to damn near a tie. That's a tough call. I think, like you said, Tim, to your point, I think the difference is that pass to Nico.
That was a game winner.
That was definitely the game winner.
Yeah. And I'd rather have that guy on my team.
That's the difference.
Let's talk about quarterbacks for a second right now.
Let's talk about
the quarterback that we potentially could have had on our squad had we not had one against. Let's talk. Hold on,
so
my ADHD is kicking in right now. Right, let's go back a little bit because 2 years ago. Was it 2 years? 2 years ago, we're playing a meaningless game, essentially, right? That fans are like, hey, what the fuck are y'all doing trying to win this game? Just lose the game, and you guys get the first overall, first round pick in the draft. We won the game against what all the fans and everything wanted with Lovie Smith, Davis Mills going for it, throwing the touchdown pass, going for 2, winning it. And against the fans' better judgment, you're like, damn, you just lost drafting Bryce Young. You just lost the opportunity to draft Bryce Young, who was the consensus #1 overall pick and did end up going #1 overall after Chicago traded out the draft pick to give it to Carolina. Then Carolina drafts Bryce Young. Thankfully, thank God that we get CJ Stroud as a consolation prize, right?
Prize.
Dude, Bryce Young today, what was his stat line? Y'all are both better statisticians than I am.
Yeah, he's 13 for 30.
I had the Saints defense against him. He looks awful.
We know.
Yeah, I know that, bitch. You ain't got to fucking remind me of that shit. That's the only fucking reason you're going to win this week, ho.
No, I'm going to win because Anthony Richardson gave me 30 and Saquon gave me 30.
Well, Saquon also went off too. So, I mean, but
My receivers
yes,
are
13
ass
for
right now in
30.
the second half.
161 yards, 2 interceptions.
13 for 30.
Jeez,
61
man.
yards.
161 yards, 2 interceptions.
161. That's
Two
still
picks.
awful.
2 picks. Yes,
One of them picks
Romeo.
was egregious.
Romeo, we let's put that up. How many times did I text that in the group chat, Mikey? That we dodged the bullet, man.
Weren't we at
my God.
Didn't we watch the draft at what's that place called? Not
Bombshell.
Bombshell.
Probably Bombshell, yeah, or Twin Peaks,
and
because
we
you
were
were
watching and we were wishing, we was like, please take Bryce Young number 1. Because we did not want him at all.
No, he's bro. My mom is bigger than Bryce Young. You know, it was like, yo, what in the fuck would you be doing drafting this? We were talking about it earlier.
That kid looked like a Ken doll. I don't understand what they lied. They was like his processing and all this stuff. I don't see all of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this too. I feel the same way about Caleb Williams.
Now Caleb, did they end up losing this week?
I don't know. Let me see.
I know their offense.
They won, but did you see his stat line?
Did they win?
They won off the back of that defense.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because we saw that their special team scored a touchdown, right? And then we didn't see the end of the game. We were hype off the Texans.
Williams was absolutely
14 for 29.
So I was hoping
93 yards.
Wow. I was hoping that Chicago would win, obviously, because they were playing the Titans. The Titans are in our division, right? So but Caleb Williams, he looked like a rookie, you know, and it's like, okay, the bar is set so high because of CJ Stroud.
Definitely.
You know, and I know this isn't a new take, you know, but all these rookies, all quarterbacks coming into the league now, you know, after CJ Stroud had the season that he had, is going to be trying to live up to that bar.
Yeah,
and it's so hard to
is
try
Romeo
to
waiting to get in?
What's that?
Is somebody waiting to get in? It says on stage.
No. We got about 9 more minutes left. We're gonna wrap up here in a little bit.
Before we go, let me say what's up to my nephew Max. Hit the comment section. What's
up?
Oh
yeah. My son's watching.
He didn't invite me to be on the couch. He knew I would talk noise to him because I'm winning in fantasy football. I will be there next Sunday because I don't gotta play him. And we're gonna kick it. I'm gonna bring juice. It's going down. Y'all get in the pool.
Yeah.
You can cut up.
We'll figure
Let's
it
go.
out. We got a prime time game next week.
Holla, fellas.
All right, brother.
All right,
Appreciate you, Mike. Yeah, I think we got a primetime game next week.
Primetime game next week. We got to figure out exactly how we're going to do that, man. But hey, no matter logistically where we are, we will be here on YouTube. All right, so you already know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get these updates when you know we're going live. We're telling you, if you're watching this right now, you can already depend on it like clockwork. We're going to be live. And you can hop in just like everyone else, man. Thank you to everyone who has hopped on the stream with us, man. This has been a blast.
Yeah, that worked out really well.
So much fun. We're always gonna do this, man. As we continue here and about to wrap up. Obviously, Omar, is there anything else that maybe hasn't been mentioned?
I think we covered it all. I mean, you know, CJ had a good game, not a great game.
Yeah.
Mixon, he is who we thought he was.
100%.
Diggs had a great game. If you look at the stat sheets, he had the 2 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
So it looks like from a receiving standpoint, he's our guy. However, if you watch the game, you know that Nico was a dog today.
You know that Nico is actually our number one. No question
about it. He's our wide receiver 1. Pierce had a decent showing.
He did for his role, right?
His role, right?
And we've talked to Ignacium about our disappointment about the fact that the Texans haven't put Cam Akers at the RB2 spot to spill Joe Mixon. He didn't even get in the game.
He didn't even get in the game.
And like I say, when it comes to having to admit your wrongdoings and admit when you're wrong, hey, Dameon Pierce, you had a good game, brother.
Yeah.
For your role, obviously.
For the role.
You know, we knew that he wasn't going to get too many touches. Joe Mixon is absolutely the workhorse and showed his ass today. All right, man. Sure. So, man,
let's see. What was his stat line? I'm trying to see what his stat line was. Pierce, three carries, 16 yards. So 5.5 yards a carry.
That's great. I mean, it's like I say,
To be the relief back.
Yeah, somebody that's coming in that's just giving Joe Mixon a rest, much needed rest, because he had a fucking amazing game, man.
Yeah,
he was the straw. Who was it? Cam that said that he looked like this year's version of Arian Foster.
Arian Foster.
Yeah.
Either Cam or Andrew.
How could you not disagree with that, man? You know, and Arian Foster. We talked about it during the game, man.
Yeah,
you know,
the cuts that he was making are very indicative of
Mr.
Foster. Yeah,
because it's like the vision, like, you know, he wasn't as patient as like a Le'Veon Bell or anything, assessing where the holes were going to open up. But it's like you could see, like, he had the split second of like, okay, where's it opening? Like, where is the line giving me these opportunities to run? And my God, when he figured it out, when he saw,
it was a rip.
It was a bullet.
Yeah,
it was a bullet coming out of a gun. I mean, the dude runs hard.
Not only that, man, he was running motherfuckers over,
dude.
I mean, just trucking guys.
Oh,
which,
man.
I mean, again, that's what we want to see, right? Hard-nosed running, quick decision making, finding the open holes, and then just darting right through them. And if anybody decides to try to close up that hole, good luck.
Yeah,
I mean, good luck, because there was two instances that I saw specifically where he had somebody in the open field. They had a clean tackle, and Mixon just put his head down a little further. Yeah. And as we all know, low man wins.
Low man wins.
Low man wins every time. And he was trucking people, knocking people on their ass. So it was great, man.
Great showing by Joe Mixon. And we're so hype on it, right? Because we didn't get an opportunity to see him in preseason at all.
Right.
When he was dealing with his injury.
Right.
So it's like, hey, he's everything that we hoped that he would be.
He is who we thought he was.
He is who we thought he was and hoped he was, man. So hey, this has been fun. Fucking amazing football Sunday, amazing Texan Sunday. Obviously, we are excited as fuck that we got this win right out the gate. And thank you all for being here, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thank you all you guys that actually joined in on the live. Hopefully that motivates some of you that are watching to jump in on the next one next week.
Yeah.
Like my man said, we're gonna figure out a way at the end of every game to jump on live for an hour to talk some shit, give you guys an opportunity to call in and give us y'all's takes on the game. That's the most important part to us. And we really appreciate all of y'all watching. Shout out to Texas Tangent, man. We appreciate you jumping in, brother. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Rams. Shout out to our man Mike for jumping in and chatting with us. Man, we had some people, Philly. My man Andrew was in Philly,
Atlanta,
and then Rams was in Atlanta,
Georgia.
Yeah. So yeah, that's dope, man. We appreciate all the love, and y'all keep rocking with us, man. We're just gonna we're having fun with this.
We're having too much fun.
Too much fun.
I think we did a good job with this, considering our current state of
of inebriation. Half a bottle of Jack in, almost a full bottle of Jack in. So yeah, 100%. We're definitely good. Yo. All right, we appreciate y'all, man. As always, we love y'all, and we'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.
Peace.
Boom.